Good morning, my name's Richard Lannen, rhymes with Cannon, and this is my daily vlog that hasn't been daily for quite a while now. Today is Sunday, so you can link up the days again, and this will be uploaded a day later than I film it, so let's see how that works out. Welcome to the vlog. It hits the spot. It does hit the spot, but it's no San Remo. My coffee machine has been a trusted staple of my morning routine for years, literally years. I have had to replace a few parts on this, and touch wood, there. And if I ever had to replace it, I don't know what, I possibly would go with the same again. But now that there's a traditional coffee, well, professional coffee machine in my life, it's very apparent the taste is different. It also depends on the coffee. So this is not illy coffee. No. But even, honestly, running illy through this machine doesn't taste the same as it does. It hasn't got the power that the San Remo has at the tea room. And you just taste that oils, everything comes out better. And with time and running it through the machine, it only gets better. Today is a Sunday. I am spending the day with Molly. Molly is currently watching one of her shows. That's how she likes to relax. We have a Molly and Daddy day. She has a Molly and Mummy day, and she has some nanny days and granny days, and some nursery days. So the last few weeks, or since Christmas basically, we haven't been around as much as we should be for parents at weekends. So we've relied heavily on grandparents to help us out. And today feels like the first day that I yesterday I didn't work in the tea room, but I was around for most of the morning, and that was me. The staff were there, everything was fine and they could cope. But I found it really hard to let go, if anything. But finally, by the time I did leave, I did go for a run yesterday. But then after that, I basically passed out on the sofa. So we had some food, Sophie came back and we ate and put Molly to bed, and then pretty much passed out. So I've managed to catch up on a bit of sleep. And I felt a little bit more motivated today to actually do vlog videos. And I went through them and I've decided that some of them just don't need to be posted. The ones that I posted recently, I'm not really happy with. I didn't spend the time editing because I was on the back foot and I was trying to catch up, and that just doesn't work. So I'd rather not post the ones that I've got because they're not actually ready to go. They need a lot of work. And to be honest, the information that I think will be useful, I will redo again. That's not okay. That's not going anywhere. So videos will be coming. And today I am dedicating to a few things. One, I need to get the house sorted. Two, Molly had a new bike for Christmas, and bless her, she's only been out on it once. Two reasons. One, the weather. Two, for three reasons. One, the weather. It's not been brilliant, but there's definitely been occasions. Two, we've been working a lot. And three, she's scared of the bike a little bit. But she said to me today she wants to go on a bike. She doesn't want to go to the park. She doesn't want to go to the little fun fair at the race course. She wants to go out on a bike. And that is what we're doing. And then a lot of tidying and getting the house ready. Today's video is about my new vlogging camera, which is actually my new iPhone XS. Because I've always got it with me, it allows me to capture moments like this. Have you finished your ice cream?
Yeah.
You finished your ice cream, have you?
Yeah.
And where did you put your ice cream?
Here.
Is that the best place to put your ice cream that you finished?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you could possibly think of putting it?
No.
Did you tell Daddy that you'd finished it?
Yeah.
Was that after that you put it on the table like that? Don't play with it. You're making things worse. Let's get on. We need to go on a bike ride. And then just do a test. Squeeze the brake. And squeeze the brake then as a test.
I want to go to the other part.
Are you going all the way to the park? Are you riding to the park?
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd get this far, to be fair.
I can get this far.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, avid fans may have just watched that a little bit of a time lapse and noticed something different. That's because I actually used the time lapse mode, so I may have to make a video on that, but most of my time lapses I do the lazy way. I think 100% makes it so much better when you use the photo version. Good brushing, well done. That's really good. So I'm just testing the low light properties. There's a little bit of light in this room, but not much. Not so bad. Probably better than the. Yeah, I'm sure it'd be better than the Canon, definitely. Anyway, I'm pretty much done for the evening now, so I'll finish off with this phone, but I'll switch to this camera. Hang on. And now I'm back on this camera. I did just bang my head though, it really, really hurt. You know when you bang your head and it just hurts and you can't do anything about it except rub it? Oh, I've done it twice today. So, you may have noticed, or you may notice, or you may not notice, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I've set things up slightly differently. I'm not talking about these things. These things may be used in a video that I'm talking about this week. But, and it's all being documented. That's the main thing. So, but today is about this. My new iPhone, my new iPhone XS. Now, originally I filmed sort of an unboxing for this phone and it just didn't feel right. It felt a bit, I don't know, I'm just not happy with the last few vlogs. So it's basically, I've written those off, but I went to upgrade my phone. I haven't gone out and bought a new phone or anything. It was time to upgrade. And the reason why I went for an XS is for the main reason that I've never owned an S phone. I've always, since I've upgraded my original iPhone, I have had the 4, the 5, the 6 and the 7 Plus. And the only reason I went for the 7 Plus is because I wanted the dual camera. Now, over the time, I've managed to upgrade slightly early, like 3 months early. And I've finally got to the stage now where I actually have an S phone, which is nice, I suppose. That's not really right. But I went for just the normal X. The normal XS size. I didn't go for the Max. I didn't hate the iPhone 7 Plus at all. I liked it. Got used to the size, but it was really because of bigger screen size and the better camera. Now that they've got both of those pretty much mixed into this smaller phone, I'm quite happy with it. I've also got the case where I can put with the card slot, so you can put your cards in, and yeah, that's nice too. That's pretty much, I usually go for a Nomo case. Nomo? I think it's Nomo. When I saw Apple had cases, they never used to, which is why I had to go elsewhere for my cases. But as long as they work, and I thought I'd try it, you know. I did also go for the 256 gig. The main reason is, as the title of this video suggests, I will be using it as a vlogging camera. Now, what I found previously with carrying my phone around is that it doesn't really bring attention to yourself. So I've used my phone, and that was all iPhone 7 shots previously, walking around, doing that kind of thing, just capturing what I'm doing with a phone. Now also, the XS has a very good image stabilization, so it's very, very smooth. Smoother than the iPhone 7, I would say, because the iPhone 7 Plus could be a little bit choppy, and it never really worked with my gimbal as well. So I've got a lot of things to try actually with this. The notch on the iPhone doesn't bother me in the slightest. If you're watching YouTube or anything like that, it actually just blocks the end off, so you never get quite to the edge anyway, so you don't see it on half the things. Swapping phones over was the easiest thing ever. It was very, very simple, swapping over phones. It wasn't difficult. The hardest thing whenever I swap over a phone now is bank apps, because you literally, I had to move everything over within about an hour because I needed to be up and running with that phone the next day. So I had to check the tea room. The Tide account moved over. All the apps are fine, actually. I don't think I have any issues with others. And then it's just finding those random apps. So I did just do a backup. So I restored from a backup. So basically my phone was still the same. I wanted to go fresh, but I just didn't have the time. So as a vlogging camera, I've got high hopes for this phone. It's actually worth more as a phone than my whole entire kit, including the camera, tripod, everything. So, and it's got lots of different features. I've just set it on 30 frames per second, and then with the low light, and there's also an option to turn on low light mode, which can drop it down to 24 frames per second, which actually helps with low light. So I'm expecting this to be better in those scenarios. So the only thing that I can see that may let it down, and it is better than the 7 already, is the sound, which the way I've got this set up at the moment will be very, very hard to beat. I'm not expecting a phone to do that, but if I'm out on the go, it'll be ideal. The main thing that this can beat is the look. I mean, it's really nice having this set up. It gives me a nice quality that I'm happy with, image stabilization aside, but it does draw attention to you. I literally walked down the street with it to the tea room on Saturday morning, and a guy said, "Are you going to take my photo?" It sticks out when you've got the mic on the top and things like that. So having a phone I can walk through and just get a few shots, doesn't have to be of anything in particular, but it just tells the story a little bit more, a bit more flow, without having the whole rig there that it sometimes interferes with it. I'm trying to document my life and everything that's going on, but a camera really does bring attention to things. But it's easier to put this down. So I have got a little tripod that will hold a phone. It's not as convenient as this, and I mean, I could put that on a tripod. Yeah, that could work. That's where I'm sort of at. So this is Sunday night. This is my first sort of vloggy kind of thing, but I had to spend a lot of the day trying to get things sorted around the house because we've got another busy week. Friday, we've got Friday, my sort of catch-up evening. We've actually got another event this weekend. We had an event last weekend, on Friday night, which meant Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been busy. Sophie came back and has literally just gone to bed. I think she ate and then she just went to bed. So it's hard work, but it's still enjoyable. I don't know if it'll ever stop, but it's enjoyable. So as long as it's like that, you're okay. It doesn't really feel like work. So it's all new, it's all fresh. But I have been wanting to get back into my video and the vlogging just so that you watching can keep up with what I'm doing. And hopefully, if you're in a similar boat, you're trying to work something out, one of my videos will help. Anyway, thank you for watching. Until next time.